world would be on fire in 2 seconds. Literally on fire, and all they can do is grasp for straws trying to blame Muslims.
And take verses of the Holy Quran out of context and push narratives in the media. One of the most common verses is, and strike the non-believers at their necks wherever you find them. Has nothing to do with Christians or Jews. Christians and Jews are not called non-believers in the Holy Quran. They are called the people of the book. They have a protected class. They are not our enemies based on our doctrine and from the inception of Islam. I made this video to respond. Can you pull this video up, please?
Let's go.
This was on, Jake Shields' podcast.
Shout out, Jake.
Chapter 2 of the Holy Quran says, there is no compulsion in religion. There is no force because it defeats the purpose. If I got to put a sword to your throat to make you believe in what I believe in, then that's not true faith. Every time the word infidel is mentioned in the Quran, it's talking about the pagan Arabs that were trying to exterminate the Prophet Muhammad and the first Christians. And when they're using the verse in the news where it says, and kill the non-believers wherever you find them, that's actually God not commanding the Muslims. He's commanding the angels at the Battle of Badr where they're outnumbered 3-1. So God says in the Quran, I sent angels down and commanded them to destroy your opponents. They were outnumbered. There was no way they could have won. It doesn't say kill the Christian, chop their neck. It's actually God commanding the angels to take out the pagan Arabs that were trying to wipe out the first Muslims. What actually happened was during that time,
13 years before the Muslims fought back. In the beginning of Islam, under the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, they were being hunted down by their own tribesmen that were pagan, worshiping millions of gods, and they were persecuting the first Muslims because they were trying to say there's only one God, we have to return to the path of Abraham, Moses, and all of the prophets. His own family, his own friends, hunted down. They were murdered. Then they were commanded by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to go to Abyssinia, which was a Christian country, under the rule of the Negus, the Negus, also known as the Najasi, and he provided them protection. Why would the Prophet command us to go to the Christians if they were infidels? That's number one. Number two, because we got to get into Nigeria.